start recording. A bunch of people have assisted on stuff, which is always nice. Do keep in mind, if anyone out there possibly watching this wishes to friend me on this game, you're gonna have to, like, do the thing where you tell me your account name in like a YouTube comment or something, because otherwise I really just won't know who is trying to yeah, should make sense. Now the portable wall is actually better versus these guys than the super tanks, just because the wall has more raw HP than the super tanks do. Because these guys pierce the armor, and the super tanks are like 1/3 armor. That should finish off the Mystery Troops mission, right? Oh no. Now I just got these dudes all over the base. Alright, well I'm gonna try and take them out. See if I can manage that. Having these guys all over the base would be annoying, I think. Okay, well. Alright, Floyd. We got your laser gun. Don't make me regret this. Worry not. I have the full might of the scientific method behind me. I'll get to the bottom of this. Thanks for the new boots. They fit great. Alright. Any progress with the laser, Floyd? Morgan told me you might need some help. The on-off button remains impervious to my prodding. I tried pushing it, holding it down, even tapping it in patterns. So, do you think you can get the casing off this weapon? The rivets on the side turned out to be decorative. I think it's fused into a single outer shell. Yeah, I think I can bust that open. Wait, do you need whatever's inside to be in one piece? Do be careful, the insides could be highly volatile. Okay, so we need a gas-powered twister and a chainsaw. See, I'll grab that. Some of those. Let's see, do I have any? No, nothing to heal there. Groupers have been, or the baby groupers have been dying. Or were dying the other day. Let's see, what else? Is there anything else to build here? Okay, no, not really. So, grab all of that. I should probably give them the steel. You know, we've actually got a pretty healthy level of steel production going, not to mention food, medicine, that kind of thing. If you guys wanted more, we could... Look, I know you think you're doing the right thing, but we don't want to play hero. If you folks want to run up and down the frontier, that's fine. We're gonna take care of our own. That's what soldiers do. Also, we march a lot. I mean, yeah, that's kind of secondary, I guess, but you know, we do it. Man, I used to be so good at marching, just super good. Okay. I feel like we got off on the wrong foot with the troops holed up in Marin. They've got some good points about the way we're overextending ourselves. It would be really valuable if we could have them as allies. Well, we could take out the Silverwolves that are camped outside Marin. That would probably help win them over. Whoa, Silverwolves? Why haven't we already jumped on this? Well, this was exactly the kind of help they said they didn't want. I'm generally pretty good at listening to orders. I mean, lately. Okay, so now let's grab that. And we cannot afford an X ecosystem here. Not quite there on the lumber production. Concrete though, or stone and concrete, definitely going for just fine. I'll open this and I'll upgrade this. Because that way I can completely and yeah, should be able to. There it is. Takes a second to find units sometimes. Okay. So there's a bunch of mystery troops in the base. They'll probably despawn, hopefully, because they're not even worth much in the SP department. I mean, that's the hope or whatever, is that they'll despawn, but you know. Don't know if they will, or if they will not. Battle helmet, alright. Now let's go fight those silver wolves. Okay, some tanks and chuckers. That sounds like about what we'll be doing here. I forget if the garbage truck is worth targeting down or not. There we go. Let's shoot with that and we'll finish it off. Take out their artillery. Take out their tank or whatever it is. Their school bus. Oh, that's right. Education. Education hurts apparently. Alright, we'll grab the 340. Yeah, it gets a little bit beaten up there. What the hell do you think you're doing? Protecting you from murderous thugs? We had an agreement. The silver wolves get a little food and some of that steel you gave us, and they leave us alone. You paid them off with our steel? So this is righteous indignation. Okay. You took our steel, which you claimed you needed for repairs, and used it to pay off the silver wolves? We said we needed it to needed to keep Marin safe, and that's what we did. You gave aid to the enemy. Our enemy is the rebel army, and the silver wolves are the only thing keeping them from swarming the frontier and killing or imprisoning every last one of us. If you weren't so caught up trying to do the right thing, you'd do the smart thing and get out of their way. So we should roll over and ignore people in need like you cowards? Man, let's show this pompous ass what cowards we are. Alright. So this is gonna be a bit rough, I think. We've got... Alright, so the veteran is gonna be pretty... So we got a heavier tank, which isn't super bad, I will expect. Let's see. Can this guy shoot over that? He can, okay. So we're gonna do that. Can we do this? It cannot shoot behind the tank, okay. Alright. Start by taking out the tank. Well, not quite. That's not quite a good hit. Yeesh, that's a... He hits pretty hard there. Gotta take him out before he can do much more in the way of damage. Realistically, I think this is the mission that introduces you to just how powerful the veteran unit is. But unfortunately, can't be training that until level 47 comes around. And at the time of recording this, the level cap is 46, so it's not going to be enough. I'm not wasting any more time, blood, or bullets on you people. You develop a conscience, so let us know. How's that high horse feel, Morgan? You comfy up there? Got a good view of all the death your idealistic crap is causing? 95th Rifles, let's go home. How many people have died on your watch? Alright. You want us to send them food? They lie, they give aid and comfort to the enemy, they attack us, and you're sending them food? This is still a city full of Imperial citizens. They still need food and aid. It's not their fault they're protected by dicks. I have to agree with Morgan. A lot of people are effectively trapped there. Perhaps our generosity will inspire change from within. I wouldn't count on that. Okay, so rice, gritty bagel, and raptor wings. Alright. And so now it's time to fight the chemical rebels. So they got what's that? I'm gonna use the turrets, because the turrets happen to be immune to the chemical effect. Which makes them pretty good for what we want to do here. So they'll shoot the whole enemy formation. And possibly kill the chemical users. But at least they'll be immune to the chemical grenades, so that's what we're really going for there. Got a normal grenade. Finish this guy off. Alright, time for some more quest dialogue. Sir, I'm getting dizzy just handling this stuff. Then I suggest you hold your breath. Perkins, these chemicals are important, unlike some people. Sir, that was extraordinarily hurtful, sir. Can't feel my toes. Okay, so Hazmat hassle. So we gotta build this chemical storage facility. Morgan, we have an issue. It'll take time to properly analyze the chemicals, and I don't think that keeping them in Perkins' footlocker is a good idea. No, I was going to have him just carry them around, but it seems like you might hurt other people. I could draw up plans for a containment facility. You'll have thick walls, security codes, everything you could need. We could also store this stuff without much danger to anyone. Zoe, make something that saves lives. Zoe, make something that saves lives. I gotta use this. Ta-da! One chemical storage facility. For such a huge building, it sure doesn't store much. I need to use most of the space for triple reinforced concrete walls. Stuff ate right through the double reinforced walls I tried first. And we're storing it right in the middle of our outpost. Awesome. Why don't we just shave with chainsaws? Alright, so that's because I already built the facility like a few a level or two back. Well, I've started on my analysis of the chemicals, but it's slow going. I'll need more samples. I'm still shocked that the rebels would stoop this low. Speaking of the rebels, looks like they're snooping around the same region we found them in earlier. Sounds like we can kill two birds with one stone. The rebels should have at least a little more of this stuff. Hold on, you're not facing those monsters without protection this time. A hazmat suit in time saves 9 hours of decontamination. I believe that's a reference to what's it called? Radiation dosage or something. This looks like a good place to put some field agents in, because all these guys, except for the guy in the back, seem to be vehicles. Although not doing as much damage as I'd hope here. Alright. Clearly we can't, alright. Come on. Retreat, please, game. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now then, 3 of those. I'll get one of these guys, and then I'll get these guys up front. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually going to take out that guy. And then we can stun the vehicles to death. Well, not stun them completely to death, but you know, effectively do so. I'll just finish him off with the tanks, actually. Now that is an interesting one. It looks like it's got like 1 HP and mostly armor. Well done, sir. That'll teach those rebels not to mess with us. No, it'll teach them that rebels who move north vanish, and there's definitely something worth investigating. Then we'll give them an answer they'll like. It's my plan. I'm a genius. Okay. Chaos rules. Such a good plan, you guys. And you think this plan will work? Totally. If we attack their northern camp as raiders, the survivors will all have the same report. Rebel Command will suddenly have a very compelling story about how crazed raiders are wiping out any force that heads north. Crazed raiders, eh? Oh, like you guys don't attack people that travel north? I concede your point. Such a good plan. Such a good plan, you guys. Okay. So we go to the rebel camp, and we fight these rebels. Now, what do we want to do first? I think first we want to get rid of. Let's do the man with cannon on this guy. All right, that didn't do very good at all. All right, I'm glad that you enemies have decided to. Oh wait, I have dust walkers. Why aren't I using those? See, stab him and he dies. Getting flamed though. Yeah, well. Hit him with Elder Talus here. Taking a lot of damage though. Enver? Let's shotgun that guy. Shotgun does a lot of damage as far as I recall. The flame tank there is doing a lot of doing a number on us. Stab the sniper. Okay, that flame tank is seriously causing issues. Granted, it's not really gonna be. Okay, I feel like, oh, these guys can do the trick. These guys can do the trick. They actually do damage to the tanks. I'm gonna hope that the second wave is not so bad. Well, this looks pretty bad. Let's see here. Start off with the shotgun. Doesn't quite get it. We'll not get that. That did not work. I just don't want the tank killer to fire. Let's get rid of the sniper, hopefully. No, it doesn't quite work. Okay. That didn't work either. No, this is not going super well. Mammoth has survived at least. That takes out those two. Good, good. Okay, Mammoth can't attack yet. Okay, let's look at what they've got to attack with. Looks like it's RPG Trooper. Okay, okay. So, let's see, that guy. I want to take out the RPG Trooper, and he's not taken out. Yeesh. Okay, let's take out the mini tank at least. Alright, so we're about to get RPG'd. Uh-oh. Oh, we can't win now. Okay, time to try again. Alright, this time I'm gonna take out that flame tank before it ruins our front line. Surprisingly, Fire Drake is actually pretty bad for yeah, there we go. Alright, let's get rid of the bazooka guy if we can. I'll take care of that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's one guy down, but these two will not be too hard to kill, I don't think. Shotgun that guy. And we'll use the stab on this guy. Double stab. There we go. Got a lot more firepower out here. So we'll start by hopefully taking out the tank killer. Or we won't. Okay, whatever. There we go. That's taken care of. Let's get rid of the bazooka guy, or the RPG guy. There we go. I want to get rid of the artillery, if possible. Okay, so they've taken out the last of the other cannoneer. Hit him with Taos. Let's see. This should be able to take out the mini tank, right? Yeah. And then we actually have a victory here. We have done as you requested, Morgan. The rebels have been struck by the full fury of our people. Full fury? Some of them survived, right? They'll be able to report back what happened, won't they? Probably. My people could have survived some of the wounds we inflicted. I cannot speak for your rebels. I'll take it. I'm 95% sure this will work. Alright. Got assistance from someone let's see what else is there. So I gotta build 3 hazmat suits. Gotta build the chainsaw, grow rice, and I gotta train all the units. There's not a whole. Let's see, what am I looking for? So all that I can do now is presumably train rangers. Or where are they? Where are they at? There's the guys who cost steel to train. I need to train a couple of those guys. Can I upgrade this yet? No, I cannot. So I can't train the rangers here until it's level 5. Which is a slight issue. Might as well make it in their helmet. Let's see what else are we looking at for resources here. Definitely flagging on the wood production. Probably because the lumber mills are eating up all the wood. Comparatively speaking. Could definitely upgrade more of the wood plants. Like that costs the brick or whatever, but see, where's one that doesn't cost the brick? Yeah, this one can use the normal stone for those instead of the concrete bricks. Not really having any issues with stone and concrete production though. Oh, right. There is something that we can do though. Something of interest. Let's get the tank killers set up. Now I know this isn't like the best formation for this, but at least I've heard that there's a better formation you can use if you have 4 frontline tanks, but I don't feel like having 4 frontline tanks is what I really I don't really want to do 4 frontline super tanks basically. I wish that this guy would not target the tank killers so much. Oh, gears, bars, witches, and laurels. Still no fragment, but just heal up all 3 of those because we got the steel to heal with. See what else is that what else do I gotta do? I gotta wait for that, which isn't gonna really happen anytime soon. I'll train a bunch of units, make hazmat suits, wait for the convenience store, and then gotta make food. I can do this quick little thing where I build the bakery and I start the bagel that we're supposed to have. Right? Yeah, bagel. Might as well go and not be able to collect the assistance at recoil because it's not quite been the 24 hours or whatever it is yet. Whatever. Alright, I was gonna do a Navy battle and call it good. Got all the oh wait. I can now start ranking up a different naval unit, right? Well, if these guys would not attack that specific unit. Not much in the way of actual damage, honestly. It's only because of the sheer number of battles you fight against these things that they actually seem to do like a huge amount of damage. Because of how RNG it is, I don't know. Alright, well. With that, I am going to actually call it good on the last, what was it called? Basically, I mean, I don't need any of these units to be healed, except for these guys probably. But I will need to heal all of them at some point. Alright, well, I'm gonna end that there.